Let's continue looking at in this case, a savings annuity problem. Suppose you want to have $700,000 for retirement in 30 years. Your account earns 4% interest. How much would you need to deposit in the account each month? All right, first off, we have deposit each month. So this is different from our lump sum savings, the compound interest problems, because we're depositing each month. The compound interest problems might use the word deposit, but they don't follow up with each month. They might have a interest compounded monthly, but that's not the same as the deposit rate each month. So we have a different formula. One thing about the deposit is because we are depositing, this account is going to grow over time. What about this formula makes it grow is the fact that we have a positive exponent. The positive exponent makes this account grow over time, which is different from the loan and the payout annuities where it shrinks over time. This one has the positive exponent. Okay, so now what all do we have? $700,000 is what we want, so that will be the amount in the bank after the time has passed. 30 years, that's the value for T. The account earns 4% interest. Now we have to take that 4 and divide by 100 to convert it to its decimal form. Let's see, that one looks good. So 0.04, that's R. And we still have an N. Now the each month is actually what gives us N equals 12. It's how often the deposit, or if it's a payment problem, how often that happens. That's how you find the value for N. Finally, the D value is what your actual deposit or withdraw, if that's the problem it is. Okay, and that's what we want to find, and that's the only variable left. That's perfect. So when we plug everything in, we have 700,000 equals D, parenthesis, double open, 1 plus R, which is 0.04. N is 12, parenthesis. Our exponent is 12 times the T, which is 30. Then a minus 1, and then close the parenthesis. Denominator, open parenthesis, 0.04 divided by 12, close parenthesis. Okay, now the way I'm going to handle this is I'm going to let my calculator work all of this stuff out. It's just going to be a number, and once I work out what that number is, then I'm going to divide by that number on both sides, and that's how I'm going to solve for D. So let me demonstrate. So we'll go to our calculator. I'm going to use the math print mode. So fraction on the numerator, I have 1 plus another fraction, 0.04 over 12. Right parenthesis exponent, and then 12 times 30, and then minus 1. Make sure you're using the subtraction, and then close numerator parenthesis denominator, another fraction, 0.04 over 12. You don't need a parenthesis around this one because of the math print mode. So that's the number that we have highlighted in blue. So right now we basically have 700,000 equals D times, what was it, 694 something, 694 point dot dot dot. I don't want to lose all that information, but I am notating it so that when I look back and review this for the test, I can see and calculate and see that I get that part right again. So to solve for D, I just want to divide by all of that mess of number on both sides. And I can solve for D. This is going to be an approximation because most likely we're going to have to round to the nearest penny. So this is what it looks like. We have 700,000 and we just need to divide by answer. Divide by answer. And that'll take all of what the calculator knows about this number, including more than what it's actually demonstrating here. And we get approximately $1,008.57. Okay, if you do not have the math mode, then it's important to know where the parentheses are set. So this would be parenthesis 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12, close parenthesis, exponent. Our first parenthesis that's not in the formula goes around the exponent. And then minus 1, and then close the numerator, divide by the denominator now needs to be in parentheses, which is on the formula sheet, that parenthesis is, but the one around the exponent is not. So depending on your calculator, you might need to use the parentheses or just the math print. Okay, excellent. Let's see how you do on your own. Go ahead and pause the video and work out the question on the right. You should get D is approximately $667.70. All right, great.